and today I wanted to talk about some of my February favorites, and it was a very short month, but nonetheless for me it was absolutely incredible and so many things happened, and I got to travel and I went to Milan, which I have a vlog about, and I went to London Fashion Week. I know I went to London Fashion Week last year as well, but this was very different because this was the first time that I actually got there because of YouTube, and I can't even begin to explain how rewarding is the feeling of just actually earning your place somewhere. And I know that I didn't go to any of the massive shows, but you go up the ladder bit by bit and we will see what will happen in a year, in 2 years, I don't even know. But all the people and experiences and everything that happened in London just left me on such a high, and I've still not gotten over it, even though I have so many deadlines. And actually I'm going to Amsterdam in 2 days. 2 days. Yeah, oh my god, yes. It's just gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm just going with my friends. I don't have a lot of things to show you guys this month, but I picked a couple of bits here and there that I thought I wanted to share. And the first one we're gonna begin with is the Naked Skin Foundation by Urban Decay, and I've got mine in shade 10. And this foundation is really awesome because it's very weightless. You put it on your skin, it doesn't even feel like you have anything on there. It dries matte, like I touch my forehead, there's like no residue of anything. It is not cheap, but you get a really big tub. Like, this is gonna last me for absolutely ages, and even though I feel like I will be a bit more tan in the summer, so we'll see what I'm gonna do about that, but so far the color number 1 suits my pale snowflake skin. Second thing I wanted to show is the Hourglass Long Lasting Lip Liner in the color Eden, and this is a very burnt orange, rusty kind of nude. Very creamy formula. The pencil doesn't, because I've noticed the Urban Decay long lasting lip pencils, when you put them on, the pencil blunts down a lot and you kind of end up using a lot in one go. With this one that doesn't happen, you just put it on and it's still kind of sharp, so I really like that. This is something I bought completely by accident in Holland and Barrett, and well, it wasn't completely by accident, so I felt like I needed a body moisturizer because I've actually never properly used a body moisturizer, which I know like some people can't live without them. I feel like I've never needed it. This one day I was like, I'm gonna be a grown-up, I'm gonna get a moisturizer. So I went to Holland and Barrett, and I've known about this brand called Avalon Organics for a long time. They sell it on iHerb as well, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something from them, and I smelled this. And now this is just like, I want to lather myself in this, I want to swim in this, I want to just smell like this 24 hours a day. It's the hand and body lotion in lemon, and it has lemon oil, safflower oil, beta-glucan, shea butter, aloe vera. It smells absolutely insane. It smells like lemonade, and the best part about it, of course, is the fact that it has 70% organic content. It doesn't have any phytalates, fragrances, parabens, anything like that. It's fully natural. I know that I'm going to be repurchasing this once I run out. And also, I just hit myself. At the same time, I got the conditioner from the same brand in lemon, and now when I run out of my current shampoo, I'm gonna get the lemon shampoo. I just want to smell like lemon all over. Like, I don't know what it is. I used to hate lemon. Now I love it. Things change, people. Things change. This shirt I wore in my last favorites video, and a lot of people asked me, where is it from? What is it? Oh my god, what is that magical shirt? So this shirt is from Young Hungry Free, and it's a Korean brand, and it looks like that, and it's like a marble effect, which really suits, because you know how I edit my videos with some marble effects in them? The shirt just suits perfectly. The only problem I've got with it is that it was meant to be a shirt dress, and it sort of is, but because this is from an Asian shop, I am 5'8", and it doesn't really cover my bum too well. So yeah, I can wear it as a shirt with leggings or maybe really thick tights, or just put like a bodycon skirt underneath it. But otherwise, this is sick. I love the print. Another favorite in terms of clothing that I actually have on me right now is an Adidas Supergirl track jacket, and this is such a simple thing, and like I swear every other person has it in their closet. But I don't even care because I love how it looks with everything, and you can style it with more elegant pieces and that will kind of like tone it down, or you can put it with like full-on sports gear and it will still work. I think it just looks very graphic, and I like the white stripes, and it's a timeless thing. I'm gonna have it forever. But yeah, I'm really happy about this. I wear it a lot. Next thing I want to talk about is a book that I have been reading for a while, and I finally finished it, and it is called Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. How it describes itself is how the courage to be vulnerable transforms the way we live, love, parent, and lead. And I swear, like, this entire book is just like covered in my marker lines because every single thing she says there is priceless. Like, I wish I could just highlight the entire thing. For someone like me who I've always considered myself a massive perfectionist, I always like to do everything like 100% full on. I usually critique myself a lot, like I'm very harsh towards myself, my looks, my work, everything. This book is just such a gem because it helps you explain how being vulnerable is actually not a weakness, it's a strength. And vulnerability in this book doesn't mean that you get hurt easily or something, it's just that you are courageous enough to accept yourself as you are, accept the world as it is, accept your work, and tell yourself at one point that you are enough, that this is enough. Which I think in this fast-paced world that we live in, that everything changes so quickly and you need to work all the time, it's really important to sometimes just like look at it from a different perspective. And this book also inspires you to do things because it shows that you don't have to be perfect and your work doesn't have to be perfect, and it's better to produce something and keep creating, keep making things, rather than just sitting back and waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect picture or the perfect relationship, perfect person. Like, there's no such thing as perfection in this world. A chapter that especially spoke to me was one where she talked about numbing and how people use drugs, and by drugs I don't mean substances like drugs, I mean everything as a drug. How people use it to numb their feelings and numb themselves from actually coming in peace with your own mind and your own self. And a drug is overworking, a drug is rushing, it's eating, it's drinking for some people. For some people it's cigarettes or actual drugs. Just to keep your mind occupied on something instead of just letting everything in and letting yourself kind of out of this bubble. I love to work a lot. I love to rush. I love to be under stress. Like, not a lot of people would say it, but I actually genuinely love stress, and I've always thought of it as more of a good thing, but I guess that is my way of numbing myself and numbing what I think and my feelings and my emotions, because instead of facing it, I run away from not thinking with it, and then once I put my head on a pillow and have some time to myself, I become incredibly anxious and there's like 50 million thoughts running through my head and I just want to switch it off. I love these type of self-help books. It's not that they don't usually change my world or change my life, but in the moment of actually reading it, it just makes you look at yourself from a different perspective, which I think is very valuable, and that's why I love The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. This is just one of those books, and the author is a TED Talk sensation, and if you guys don't know what TED Talks are, hello. They are amazing. They're so inspiring and so interesting to watch. I definitely recommend you watch Brené's TED Talks because she's brilliant. Moving on to my favorite subject, again, music, and of course everything's going to be on my SoundCloud account, soundcloud.com/shenelegans, where I listen to all of my favorite tracks, except for one. Like, my first favorite that I would say is Kanye West's new album, and I know it's very weird and it's probably not the sort of music you would imagine me listening to, but I actually really enjoy my rap once in a while. Like, it gets me going on some days. I just like walk to lectures and like jam out to it. You can listen to the whole album on Vkontakte, which is like Russian Facebook. I'm gonna leave a link down below because I know that it's still not available on Spotify, but if you want to listen to it, then go there. One artist that I've loved for the longest time is called Illenium, and he came out with a couple of new tracks. They are on my SoundCloud, obviously, and I've actually used his track in my Marbella Diaries video like a year ago, and that song is called Shark and it's just magical. You can go to that video and check it out. Like, it's a beautiful song, and he came up with new ones, and his music just gives me shivers. It's like chill step, but it has such a strong like vibe to it. It's hard to explain, you just need to listen to it. And he came up with songs like It's All On You, Reverie, and Sleepwalker. Those are the three ones that I really like. I'm in love with this one song that is kind of difficult to show on camera because you just have to zone out and listen to the entire thing. It's by Koda, and it's called Staying. And an artist called Steven came out with a new song as well, and this one's called Sincerely. So that looks like everything for this favorites video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and all the links with everything I can find will be down below in the description box. Also, if someone hasn't heard about this yet, I think I talked about this in like my previous favorites video or something about the PO box thing. I have opened a PO box / decided on an address that I can hand out to the public if you want to send me a letter, and that address is down below in the description box as well. I love every single one of your faces, guys. I hope to see you soon in my next video, and goodbye.